Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Happy Corner. This is your boy, Girl Keith, Shebada Ramsey, aka Dubai, Shebada. Big up on the nice clean stay. Good see my voice is a bit husky this morning. I don't know why. But forgive me. People may not get no sleep off late, you know. Mm. This tastes good. That tastes real good. Woo! I can taste the mango flavor bursting in my mouth. Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, this morning, I'm not going to stay too long with you guys because my phone is on 35% and I can't carry on. Look at my eyes, them baggy. People not alright, you know. Now, this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about the dreadlocks in school. Come in now and get no sleep, you know. I not get no sleep. Nah, get no sleep, man. Back I got under my eye. Too much partying. And drinking. People can't party without drink. There's something that hurt me. You must can't party and not drink. When you licky, you licky. And I mean that. Me licky. But most can go to and see people things and leave it alone. Not have a bite. Drink some water in my yard. Now people, let us all get into it now. The dreadlocks and the school system and the rave is going like crazy. You understand? It's a buzz now. Dread now. What are you drinking? Welch, mango, something. And you know, since lately I realized that you don't use swear words. I have. Girl, I'm going to use swear words when God will listen to me. You want him sing me more than all my sing me already. Oh, my walk and cuss battle like crazy. I'm a one God apostolic tongue talking over the band again. Every moment deliver with the power of Jesus' name. I've been washed in the blood, sanctified by the Spirit. I've been living holiness as such as you do the same. I've been set free at the Pentecostal altar and money pardon me, I'm not ashamed. No man, you're out of the ear. I'm not gonna lie about sometimes, you know. Sometimes you know some situations that you feel for chat too. But I try my very best. If I even one thing God must can be proud of me for because in the proud of me and I will be something proud of me for. But if I even want something, him can be proud of me. But no for sure. I can't talk like everybody else. I can't walk like everybody. You know what kind of hairstylist me really go put up in my head now? People tell me the truth. You know them coconut, some of them, I don't know them call it, you know, because we don't originate from the rural part of this place, you know. But you know them coconut something with them call it. So. Yes. So anyways, now we're going to the dreadlocks in school because my take on the whole thing is completely different from what everyone else is saying. You understand? And this is a point that I would like to make, but it's because some argument is teasing to the nerve. You understand me? In a negative way. From you just hear it, you know, say this is a buzz. From you hear it, that's a shot. That's what makes you, oh, that's what makes you different. Alive! Somebody say me different, something make me different. She me look us bottle that she me have that blouse, yeah. Woo! Yeah! How many people sing me I do already? Me can't bother add no more on the list, yeah, man. No, me can't bother add no more on the list. Me can't bother. Me can't bother forget up every day and just a cheap cloth and a go on. So no, after I work with Pinks and Pablos, no, so me can't bother with them something. So my view on the old dreadlock system. Auntie Denton, y'all. Auntie Daphne, you never gone. I'm gone already, I don't even know. You never gone today. Yes, so may I listen to some comments and may I listen to some videos on the old dreadlocks thing and them attack this and attack that and I say how much you know, it is wrong, it is rude, and it is this and it is that. No, number one, Jamaicans always get it wrong, and this is what I am going to say. And when me talk based on how me feel and when me see and when me think. You understand me? And when me believe me, no. This is what I'm saying. At work but listening, at you. And no offense to the Rastafarian parties or anything at all, but let me say this, Rasta is a tribe. Rasta is a tribe. And these are the things that cause animosity in a country, community, household, organization, if you want to say that. And too much R in my item then. But anyways, moving right along. This is the problem. We Jamaicans always make a cry over things. I mean, I listened to the video with the little girl, and maybe the principal or whoever in authority of the school went about it wrong, but it doesn't say anything less than what we are doing. Rastaism is a tribe. Is a tribe. And you know me notice? Some of we Jonjo take it as fashion. So you see, if an organization don't want a Rasta plaiting ear knotting person in a them organization, it's their protocol. And people need to respect people's protocol. You can't go in a man house go tell him over spread in bed. You cannot do that. You can't go in a somebody house and come back out and say them nasty because them bed not spread. You cannot do that. You cannot go in a place and change the people in protocol. You can share. You can advise. You understand it? You can suggest. But there's no way that you must fight for what you did not start it. Rastafarianism is a tribe, and we the nasty set of dirty gingivitis on the sideline, ugly at the thing. Right now, it's a handful of Rasta people you have in Jamaica because everybody else a fashion trade. Everybody else a fashion trade. And we see the things that we not call them out. Everybody, from me born until now, I only can draw a reference of history based on what I overheard because we never do not study. You understand me? So we can draw a reference. Me give say Rasta come with certain protocol. You understand the Rastafarianism and the Rastafarian system and the Rastafarian tribe, it come with certain protocol. Latte goods, me not have to hide from floor. Floor, me not have to hide from where? Me not have to hide from owner. Me walking on the face and licking with my cash. Where? Me not have to hide no more. Anyways, moving right along. Anzia, big up yourself. Lots there. So me I tell you now, say. Talian, big up yourself. There is no possibility for me to grow until now. Me is the Rasta not eat pork. Me is the Rasta not mix up in a bangarang. Let us just put that as the covering. Rasta not mix up in a bangarang. So people never ask a question. If a school want tell you say no dreadlocks there, is it only one school? And if all the schools in Jamaica want to say the same, what is your take on the whole thing? Because if people really forget down to the root of Rastaism, you know, Rasta teach them own schools, Rasta create them own things, Rasta do all of this and Rasta do all of that. If you check it, if you check back history, so why everybody now come abash Rasta? Abash the school, sorry. You have your little daughter and she a Rasta, she not even know she a what, because her hair well fashioned with the locks. We all agree on beauty and you pick them have to look good, but why stop them in a religion that them don't know about? Why don't they make a decision for themselves? Why you gonna stop them in a religion and then argue with the public? For what? That makes sense? Let me just ask. Exactly. Put in another school as simple as that. You gotta argue. Don't argue. If the teacher say it is likely that the picnic will catch lice, the teacher not wrong. The teacher wrong? No. And a year picnic in the school have lice. Suppose the picnic can catch lice from somebody else And it hide under the Congo drum which up on our head. No disrespect to the Rasta party, but it is not lie. We, the set of people who don't understand the religion, cause the Rasta people to be disrespected on a daily basis because we do not understand their religion, but we want party and make it fashionable. Why? After we come see the people with their own religion, where we not understand, why we not stay far from it? So, Auntie, you're saying that you support. Hold on, I want to say that. The approve of whatever the school decide. You're in favor of it. Of course I am. I am. I'm not going to sit down on the internet and tell a lie that I'm not in support of it. I am. Based on the evidence, and we can draw a reference. What is Rastaism? Because none of Rastaism, but what is Rastafarianism? Or what is Rasta? I don't know how they put it. Eh? What is it? Me and you don't know what is it. So why we're going to practice it and we don't know what is it. So if the school don't understand it, why the school can dismiss it? And if the school understand it and see it come in a different fashion, why them can't ban it? Talk truth. So is it in favor or not? I am in favor of the school's decision. The school is not a daycare or a fashion company. And a false magazine they print there. Why you not wrap up the child head then? Why you not turban the child head going in the public? That's the first practice too. Exactly. Everybody are going to meet for fashion. Number one, parents indoctrinate fashion because guess what? If it was a little girl or a little boy with their head turban up and them are going to school, I could have said the school can believe in it because it is covered, it is respected. You understand me? But there is nothing there. So what I'm going to say in a real life, everything gets so popular and everything gets so common and everything gets so accepted. So that's what, and the things that are uncomfortable to us are the things that we will bash out against. All that will leak out against schools and Rasta is, why will not be Rasta then? Why will not be Rasta? Will not be Rasta until it comes as a fashion. And that's the time you're going to see one heap of Jamaicans. Because remember when fashion locks used to run? Who remember that? That's where I'm coming from. That's the base in which I'm speaking. When I remember one time Jamaica did keep, you couldn't even identify Bobo from Natty, from Rasta, from Bali. Ain't talk truth. Nobody not say you can't wear it as a fashion. I'm not saying that because I'm not in the right or the lane to say that. You understand me? I'm not saying that you cannot wear it as a religion. I'm saying respect whatever you're trying to indulge in. No, but you can't blame the school. The school comes up with a protocol. If the school never have a protocol, nothing with a breed and have baby in a classroom. The school comes with a protocol. When them say no desert class in a school, tell me the truth now, how different it is. Everybody is against the Rasta and the culture, but no one is talking about how prayer and devotion is extinct in schools. Nobody now talk about Christianity. If it was a case as Christians, how many persons that come on the net and bash out against it? Only the things that can go into some sort of hype, like fashion. It is very fashionable. The period that is arguing it, the style is very fashionable. Show your religion on your child and not your wealth. You have to understand. What go for the geese, go for the that. You have to say to yourself, say the same way you understand me, they might try to cut out prayer and devotion in a school, after they might try to cut out Rastaism in a school. And why is it why not make a mountain out of a molehill when only 3 days with you say people go start go to school and the rest are virtual? So what's the problem? What is the problem? So I don't understand. We're born in our country and we're born in our culture and we don't understand the culture in which we were born. So we can't explain our culture. Only thing we can say that we are Jamaicans. What is a Jamaican? Out of many one people. And we conclude it and swear so we're intelligent, but we really don't know. Spanish Town people speak different from Kingston people. All of us people speak different from Maple. And it go right down the line. Right down the line. So which part of the creed are you? When you find out that, then you can argue. And some of the things that when you find out about your generation, your upbringing, your ethnic background, if you want to say that, then in your family. We don't know your DNA, we don't know where you want to check, or your birth paper, or your family lineage, genealogy, upholstery. We don't want to check, but someone not even know if cancer running in a family, but not take up Rastaism. Someone not even know if diabetes running in a family, but don't want to take up baking. You understand? We don't want to work in a one candy shop. And we not even know none of them something there. We don't know nothing at all. We just born, live, and wait for dead. Anything we like short, we're going to take it and put it in a pocket. We are going to argue with the institution and say them this and them that. You as a parent, sit down and tell me how deep are you in this religion? That you couldn't stand and defend yourself in front of the principal. You can't defend yourself, but you're going to argue and talk about your ministry. Ministry for wake up some of our mama. Some of our got ministry we forget wet up as parents. Because we not collect report and we not check how we picking them at school. You understand? My teacher wants to see some of we long time, but we are past school and got ministry. But we have a report school and time teacher not even know say, it's my daughter, she. Until let's agree to disagree, I don't think they should be as strict on the Rasta here. Let me say this, and you're missing my point. You are missing my point. You see, even in the house of God, you have to adorn yourself properly. So sometimes when you see me at that church being risky and being rebellious, let me tell you that I identify that. You understand what I say? It's a protocol given to your home. It not say me must come to come break it or reset it. You understand? It not say me must come and change your password. And this is what I miss. There is no way possible that you can dictate or you can contradict somebody or propel or compel somebody to ease your pain. There's no way like that. For the ear power head, we don't understand. Our parents grow with so. Ask everybody in a life. Ask everybody in a life. How your parents go so. And some of the parents them where I grow don't even know Psalms, the 23rd Psalms. They don't know the 23rd Psalms. Only thing they may rasta you know have a bun this and bun that. And when feed them door close, they catch them head and the frack. So if the principal wants to say this is the protocol, why should I draw my nasty self-guard ministry? Why am I not find another school that accept my child? So everybody has to locks are natural here. In our fashion. Everybody has said Jesus are the Rasta man. Me never know say una see him. You think I told them me I look for Jesus? Una go make reference to the Bible. And all of them something and pay concubine in our home. None of una now fight for prayer and devotion being in schools. None of una now fight for that. And Jamaica ban pan Christianity. No answer. So before we touch Rasta, we could touch Christianity. We could touch Christianity first before we touch Rasta. Because everybody I get religious with all of this and this ear that and this ear and ear and ear and ear and ear. Hmm? We put a strip on every single thing too much. And we jump up over fight. If you see a Christian working at the bar, we walk and chat them. If you see a Christian working at the nightclub, we pass and chat them and say, them are not Christian and them can minister to you. And like una look somebody for minister to you. No, una look something to talk about. So if the school said there is no locks, find another school. Find another school, as simple as that. No, for sure. Find another school. These things cause a lot of unnecessary arguments and problems. These things. So, when workplace reject you, you're not course and got ministry. Why when embassy reject you, you're not course? We are a set of people, and this is what I always talk about. Once you hear something, once somebody with a loud voice come and say, oh, embassy, them not want to give me visa. Everybody start looking out for embassy, all who have visa. If them say, the Babylon system, everybody start looking out for the country. We are cheerleaders. We are cheerleaders. And so we stay, we can't defend ourselves and defend our rights. So we don't understand what we are doing. We are like chaff moving with the wind. You're bashing the schools. How much you want to go to school and come out qualified? First and foremost, we look on that before we touch ear. When you come to my class and your ear look good, so and your ear at your downs, just saying that the child is. Once we start with the primary school or the basic school, we can't tell the universities what to do. Just saying. Just saying. If teachers allow, this is the problem. This is our religion. From a born until now, me I wear clocks. A clocks me wear at school. From a born until now. From your born until now, you never say you never live the average yet. That is what we're talking about. And people might look and say it's stupid, but the emphasis won't put out on certain things. Let us not put it out on that. Let us fix what is necessary before. Is this a case where we should bash the school? You're saying it's discrimination from the school. What is discrimination from the school? Eh? The parents ever read the protocol of the schools yet? Everybody accept and sign and say yes until the picnic get in. It is simple. My school, look how much places, look how much workplace make you change your attitude and your ways. You don't enforce it on nobody, you don't call it discrimination because you have age and you're supposed to go work and you will want to work yourself. So let us talk about being fair, being I don't even know the word, being picky, being, I don't even know the word there. That's the same word there. Yeah, let us talk about that. We can't talk about holy for something before we reach the school. Because first and foremost, let us push the hairstyle aside. How many passes Jamaica get? How many persons leave school, come out qualified and end up in a job? Stop. We're not going to blame the Prime Minister now. Stop. We're not going to say we can't get no work based on no qualifications, so we can't pay back student loan. We're not going to say all of them something there. But the majority of Jamaicans, them IQ low like them vagina. The majority of Jamaicans. Let us talk. We're talking about locks. Let us talk about our agricultural system and go down because we are importing. Because of all fashion, everybody wants what overseas have. Everyone wants that. We're not talking about them something they all know. All I know we not talk about them something. Me hate a parents that spend time on them picnic based on fashion. A little child like that with a lot of hair on her head, tie up like that, first and foremost. Let us get into it. How comfortable she's sleeping at night, because some of you can even manage the ear you have. Some of you put on a picnic through torture. Let a child make her decision when she reach the age. Don't enforce a thing on a child. Yes, you're going to say it's your child and this is how you run your house. Good! This is my school and this is my protocol. Hmm? And that me I wonder too. Everybody had talk about natural hair. Everybody had talk about this is it and this and blah blah. And some things that turn off. Some of them just not picking like them are going to do commercial. When at school them are go. Let us talk about you indoctrinating fashion in our child from day one. So our education is delayed. God bless you, fight through the fashion. Good, you can't tell people how to raise them picnic, then you can't tell me how to run my school. You can't tell me how to run my school. You can't enforce your daughter into my school for me to cut my protocol. So can we talk? Because we are reason. So instead of you and I have an argument, since we're both stiff-necked and hot-headed, let us say this. You run your daughter life a particular way and I run my school a particular way. Go find a school that you can communicate on a mutual ground with. You understand me? Go. Go. As simple as that. As simple as that. So when we go cuss this and cuss that, it is easy. It is easy. It is easy. Very easy. Because if you work in an organization and it's paying you well, and them say, we know why you're wearing a locks coming here, you start lock your ear, and them say, we don't want any locks. You ever leave the work, and that it a sustain you. Exercise a sturdy case of faith for me, my love. Oh, you mean, how would you say about there should never be no protocol for here? Ain't that's discrimination? Well, you can go on, my love. Because when the only people we go Hollywood and want to go in a Tyler Perry movie, if you don't want no Rasta, want a cute, clean cut. Your audition, your cut, chop and bite. Some of you for stop it. When you come like me, Buju and Beanie. We not have no ear miggle. We not have no head miggle. We not have no head miggle. Some of you strain the picking them ear from day one. Make we talk. Since Jamaica tell lie, and she's a parent, she might never did that do this. Someone put on a picnic in a fashion and big woman hairstyle from day one. Someone can't wait. Someone vex the COVID come in and slow down summer. Because on the picnic that favor rebel in a shorts and slippers. Me not ask uno. Me not ask uno. Una data have to look good. Una data have to represent. Una make sure say una picnic know what I learn. Una picnic just focus on fashion. Make what talk now since una drama. Make what talk. Let us talk, you talk about say, here should not be this. If teachers allow certain boys to come in a school a certain way, no education no go on, it turn ends. I'll teacher breed. Let me tell you that. So tell me about how somebody should run a church, a school, a hospital, or anywhere else. Because since we're not right, and we use might and beat right, as so we operate as people in a Jamaica when we can talk about. We have a thing, we just look for some things when necessary and make it in a town cry. We wait the town and tell the people. Make we talk about your little child with the whole heap of ear pan her head. You the whole heap of ear pan her head. People, when a woman and no wear hairstyle, and sometimes when you can't wait to take it off. When you can't wait to take it off, the little girl have this whole heap of ear pan her head in a one position, it now move like a basket. Is she a eagle? She work on the field. Me just ask you. So when you not talk about this and discrimination, make the pitney them light. Make the pitney them go to school and realize I learn, I go for go learn. Me not go for look good. So me no know one attack say now. One attack say. One really attack say. How much I want to really spend time in a school where I talk? Hmm? You're going to use the teacher now. The teacher and the student, them not on the same level. Stop enough up yourself. Stop enough up yourself with your child. The teacher is working. The student is learning. There's a mass difference there. When the teacher haven't accomplished already, the child wants. Stop it. Stop it. The school accept the teacher as a worker. The school accept your child as a student. Don't compare the two. Stop it. You're not too enough. You're not too enough. And believe so one must be privileged to every single thing. Only stop it. And that's why student and teacher in a classroom argue over man. Because picnic feel like say them a big man. Why do you think them have to create a center called Woman Center for young teenagers? For your daughter. Why do you think so? Why do you think the government have to create a school called Woman Center? Why not send a little baby girl go there? A big man them because them have belly and baby. Me not miss no point. I only miss the point because this is a topic that it's easy for we bash the school, but we not think about the protocols of the school. Tell me the truth now. Why not care your 19-year-old child, your son, not children? Want some more juice now, so. Me just ask, you know, why not care your 19-year-old son got children? I'm just asking. Whether it will be a number we hear on the television, let us argue about the headline. That is what we're arguing about, the headline. So let us not go back to inner things what we don't know about. We see the headline and it offends everybody. So we're arguing about the headline. So can we focus on the headline, please? So the person who say, whatever, I say carry 19-year-old got children and save them with a register. It's here. You see, when it comes to picnic, we tend to give them passes. It is summer, and let us stand aside and look. The picnic here is very fashionable. No religion no in that picnic there. Hair, locks, and hairstyle. First and foremost. Backtracking to some summer, where we see the little picnic them in the tight braid them, cause them lock it tight. You understand me? I say them are groom it. And it tight. Oh, some of the picnic for really learn at school now, when something depend them head, when a whole heap of things depend them head. How your child for learning at school? How your child must learn in a school? When the teachers them say no tight pants in a school, we almost get a fit over it. When the teachers then say no different color shoes come to school, we almost get a fit. How much have we did go school? So we can really understand and we can ease with parents now and know that some of we are parents, we can really come into fold and say, well then, I saw it used to go to school. The rule of the school is the rule of the school. It's going to move from hairstyle, which is a religion, so every boy can come in a school now. Look on this. Rasta can beat in a school because I can grow my hair, lock it, and fashion it can come in a school and look real good. When I come in a school in the morning, everybody has said, John Star. Yeah. Remember they did have to cut out bleaching, everybody have acne. Thank you. Thank you. You never see a parent that go for the school yet. Never see one parent that go for the school yet and I say, teacher, you mean to say, I send my daughter come a extra lesson every time, extra classes, private tutoring, and you gonna tell me, say no, my little girl not getting a merit not every time that all she come home with is Derek. Teacher come, make me hear talk, and me know say you teach my daughter good. How much I owe as parent? How much I want to applaud teacher for spend time on the picnic? How much I want to pick up on the picnic in time for teacher not have to delay fair man food? How much I want to teacher for get up and come school early in the morning, come tackle your baby like a football? How much I want to use teachers as a World Cup when they sit down on the yard and watch them and kick on the picnic and score them and on the picnic and score them back and them tackle on the picnic and on the picnic and tackle them? How much I want to sit down on the yard? Wanna never argue over nothing that concerns education yet. Never yet. Never yet. Never. Wanna never applaud a teacher. Not for only parents who are chat, only fashionable. Some are only using a picnic for model on the school itself. Because no one teacher like on a picnic. No one teacher spend time on the picnic and other picnic. No one on the picnic be a part of the most of the brightest group. No want on the picnic. Just one teacher for know say, oh, Shakwana mother, you know, Shakwana mother drive. Yeah, me just go pick up my daughter. Yeah, me just go pick up my daughter. I can't my cousin have to pick her up. Cousin's going to pick up my that's a full livestock and interest in on the child. That's all. Drop off and pick up. Drop off, pick up and profile. That's all. Some of them argue and can't even help when they pick them with them homework. When I argue about it, should be ashamed. Make we just start, because everything on the bash teachers, and teachers now get no money. A teachers build prime ministers, a teachers build doctors, and if certain protocols never set in place, you couldn't have certain protocol in a certain place. So when we talk, whether the child here want natural or what, let us talk about the process where it got you forget it in another style there. Let us talk about if the style pack with the raising agent, it just light. Pana head. Let us talk about that. People now gonna tell you because them know say beauty and them will come out and say look good. You know how much fine bomb me if I squeeze the picnic right here, sir? You know how much fine bomb the wall around here, sir? It make a head band. When if I talk, when not damage the picnic them brain from early. When if I talk about that. Some people say teachers are cruel to children. Parents cruel to children too because of them bring them and piss them out and dash them or a dog and put them on people's doorstep. So let us talk about cruelty. The people them not complain because they might get it at home. So if teachers are give them at school, it is fine. Teachers just are back up them alley. Exactly. What 6 or 1/2 dozen the other one can't look on the possibilities and start blaming people. Why would not start blaming on yourself for the mistakes that we make? Why would not start doing that? So we not create all sort of flimsy excuse. And that may say, Miranda, parents cruel to them too. So we not always have to pick out some things. It's not necessary because someone spend time on the picnic based on fashion, but education it's a no. Because remember say we're not bright. Remember say we're not busy too. For someone who we're bright, we're not busy at chase man because she couldn't have to get a father. Yeah, she have to get her father for muggle upon her rightful father because he's no longer in her life. You understand me? So you have to understand, it is not when I make a mountain out of a molehill, the school don't want your child based on her fashion or religion, change the school. Yeah? Change the school. I will never fight for the Rasta thing for going to school if I not fight for religion, going for Christianity, going to school. When we did at school, we used to have a morning devotion. Now them cut out devotion out of school, picnic now learn, picnic breed, picnic dead, picnic cause all kind of things. Number 2, they must see teachers out the road and spit on them, lick them, angle them all sort of way. Because the fear of God is out of the school, just like it's out of no home. A lot of kids won't learn everything from them parents. They have to go pick up things along the way. And not everything your mama sit down and tutor you about life. As simple as that, change the school. If it's a religion, fine. Change your school. Change your school. We don't have to argue. We don't have to do a town cry. It's not like no school now accept your picnic ever in life. And why is it that you cannot homeschool your child? COVID show we say we should have spent time in a school as parents before we breed. We shouldn't make when the body spit out drawer out of school. We should not. We should have spent time in a school. Else we wouldn't be arguing with an institute like that. Come let me homeschool you because COVID teach me. Yes. God always make a way of escape. Corinthians 10:13, I don't remember if it's first or second. It said, there are no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation, he will also make a way of escape, so you can bear it. So there's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about. We all need, the Bible even go again and say respect others' religion. The school has a religion, you have a religion. If the school not respecting your religion, you respect them and move on. Scarlet, as simple as that. No animosity. Not dede. People, things, and people. Let me tell you, it's a people behavior and people things always offend other people. Always. Always. It's either me want to tell you how to operate, or you want to tell me how to operate. Sorry. We're not mutual as a set of people. We're not mutual. We can't be mutual. I won't understand you. There's no form of negotiation anymore. You have family where have dreadlocks and dye head and all of them something. Then how can we take the religion seriously? Because it's very fashionable. Your child head don't look like Bobo Cam. Your child head don't look like one of them people that up in the real religion. Your child head don't look, so your child head look like she can go in on commercial and advertise aloe vera. Yeah, for true. And we can't see it. When you can't lock the picnic them ear, when you put in some hairstyle in the picnic them ear, when you give all the young baby them some braids in them ear. Sometimes the baby them head tight. When you turn the picnic them in a big woman and fashionista from early. For true. We all need to stop beating down on the schools in Jamaica, and we all need to stop beating down on the teachers, and we all need to respect teachers in Jamaica. We all need to. But we can argue anything. How much time we pass church and cuss bad word, not recognizing that there's a church? How many times we pass church? Me not talk about we pass people who look like Christian now, you know, or say them are Christian, you know. We're talking about how many times we pass the building itself and cuss and chip cloth, material. When we run out of material, we start chip file paper and brown paper bag. How many times? How many times? Because communities don't have a protocol. A lot of communities don't have a protocol. And when we say having a protocol, meaning that the people in the community don't even have the fear of Almighty God for raise them picnic say, when you hear the church and go on a year pass, shut your mouth and listen to what the pastor says until you reach out and advise. No, that is fine, darling. Me never come here for you agree with you. So you have to talk about say this is the first topic you find that most people disagree with. That is not, we weren't running a tally here, girl. We weren't running a tally. So if you think that I was here to seek support, no, me just come for telling you how me truly feel. So that statement the way you make, it shows that you're not here because you're interested in the topic. You're here to see how much people will agree or disagree. You understand me? Whether I saw you start out our that statement where you just made proves that. You understand me? I said it is not like that. Me never come for nobody be on my side because when me talk is what I believe. You understand? No, then you shouldn't say it if that's not it. You're stating exactly, this is a debate. Every vlogger have them own take on the whole thing. If they come and say the school and bash the schools, me da get a lot of support, which me never did I look at because me know that from day one. So me never come and tell that like because the majority is saying it, and this is our problem. It comes right back to what I'm saying as a parent. You really have to take it to the media because this is a ticklish subject that is not pleasing to the nerve, that will shackle the nerves. You understand what I say? So you see, you drop on your own sword. No, you didn't say that, girlfriend. You didn't say that. Backtrack to your message. You didn't say that. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. Let me backtrack for you because I don't want to tell a lie. Auntie is the first topic I see that most of us disagree with. Thank you. Me never come for to agree. Exactly my point. Me never come for to agree. Because if you catch a Rasta man head and that girl, we're not going to say, oh, the Rasta eat. That is my point. We know about the religion and the schools. The schools knows about the religion also. You understand me? So if the schools want ban or whatever, it's up to them. They see where's the Rastaman who understand religion and knows the Rastaman mix up in a bangarang, and you know say if Rasta catch a yam front, it's a problem, but him still yam front. So why is he a part of the tribe? If you're going to be insubordinate. Yeah, so when you talk this and that, we never come from to agree. We come from to stop bashing the schools. Everywhere have a protocol. They not have to be considerate because the parents not being considerate. The parents not being considerate. Every parent wants to send their kid to one good infant school. Secondly, I want the best primary school. You know, look, on long term, can you afford it? Why not just live in your mean and encourage your child to get something substantial? We all know the system. I know the system. I know the system. They not have to be considerate. You can't tell me, say, you come to my house and you don't eat fish. Girl, at them time, they never lay myself on a platter. Number one, you say, you come to my house. Me never invite you, girl. Yeah, and you gonna tell me, say, nobody cook no fish and come in and eat fish. As you pull the door, me lay down on a platter. Shalan, you're late. You understand what I say? So, it's a ticklish subject. A prime minister did say, we now follow back on the crowd, we are move with the crowd. Miranda said, dear fish no cook. Yeah, we are move with the crowd. Me move left the crowd. Me move left the crowd because you have a bash or something and you know, she say, it takes two to make an argument. You know why you pick me here, so? Number one, make we talk about being prejudiced now. Schools are being prejudiced. My phone I did. Hear my case now. Don't when you want to send your child to one prominent primary school, say for instance, the Jessary Paul, Alfred, and Alfred, you know. But anyways, moving right along. And all of the good, nice, clean, expensive primary school life. When your child forgot through the reading test, but because you're driver, you know your big job, and you speak very eloquent, yeah, you're very regal, Yeah, your child get through. Other verses, the girl down the road with a picnic will have alopecia in her head, will read over your child and bust them brain. No, the child not fit. Remember, it has the wrong address. And none of you not play the song of mine. None of you not play Eternal song of mine when you say wrong address. Don't. Yeah, you know wanna play mine? Skin out me boom boom. Yes. Yes. Wrong address. Wrong address. Una hypocrites. Some of una hypocrites. Una only wait till the crowd that speaks something, then una run with it. Some of una hypocrite. Some of una come like the media in Jamaica. If them never did run with Rose, Rose had the interview. Where was the interview about? No, una for talk truth. Talk truth. Una for talk the truth. How much people who eloquent and look good and have up them neat hairstyle as children and them children well neat, how much of them stop your poor picnic future? How much? What goes to the goose goes to the gander. Why some of our picnic could have placed in a school, or why some of us could have placed in a prominent high school where we pass bright? Because our parents are helper, our parents are stay-at-home mom, our father not working. We can't pay the school fee. So let us talk. When I never bash the system, then don't do it now. Don't do it now. Don't do it now. You will have to remember past. You will have to have some things as insurance. You will have to have it. Remember what your parents go through and you go through before you have your child. When you say you couldn't go to prominent high school because you're bright, right? You're very bright. But another girl got through because her mother come pick her up every single time of the day, of the minute, of the hour, of the year, of the day. Why some of we pass Simona high, but yet still we end up at Camper down? Why some of we pass the Clancarty high, but yet still we end up at Immaculate? Why some of we pass the Trinity, Tivoli, Denham Town, Stats, but yet still we end up at Meadowbrook High? Oh, them only places based on where you came from. Lord, them use the address to search out the school in the area because of bus fare. Then lock up the bus system, shut it down because we don't need the chichi white then. Yeah man, my son bright, but them only place him there, so I pay 80, 90 and 1,000 in get. Yeah man, in a maths him get 2,400. Yeah, in a English, him get over 5 grand. Yeah, not to mention the science, him a like $1 million. Yeah. But you not sending God Trinity, Clancarty, Vauxhall, you not sending God Denham Town, Tivoli, and Stats. You are take your child and wherever the money will come from. Because you not gonna make the community laugh after you and your picnic and say, mother like daughter, father like son. You not gonna make them say your picnic downs. So you're gonna broke your neck and your back. And you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna go in a people's school and you're gonna upset them rules and protocols. Once you settle in, I ain't get my phone and then I soon come out good old. Yeah, once you settle in, when you start create some animosity, some mayhem, some maelstrom, you want to start create something. Because I saw we stay. Why do you think we're crying for racism today? Because we as a set of people, we can't live with our own self. We can't live with our own kind. So if we see the white people then gone up on Mount Everest, Jesus peace are the only way the black people in my race and tribe are going to know say me rich. My race and tribe never asked me if me rich. My race and tribe not even business if me rich. If I want to eat or wake up or sleep. But me I go up there, son. We put ourselves in some unnecessary competition That is why Jamaica runs so. Everybody has to try to prove to somebody how wealthy they are, and nobody now prove how healthy they are. That is my concern. You're wealthy but you're unhealthy. That's my concern. That's where I'm coming from. So let us talk about the school being a hypocrite. The school is only a hypocrite because they start being hypocritical with you. Who was a hypocrite with your community and your matey? So we talk because we now fight. Give peace a chance. No. Make we talk. But people just jump up and talk about things because it's art. They don't reason out things. Then they say, why the school do this? First and foremost, it must be a reason. There's a cause to every effect. Why the school? Everywhere supposed to have a protocol. I cannot walk into certain institution. Tell me now from heaven to earth, which big crutches girl would I really want go in somewhere? Say for instance, the bank now, in your bath suit. Certain places now take you a certain way. And you know that you have to respect, you know them not. Carib! Lord, the phone light gone down. Carib! We can't talk about Carib? Carib cinema? You can't wear a certain dress code going there, but every time 2 for 1 pack. Hello? Every time 2 for 1 pack. Make we talk about embassy, because some of we in Africa embassy, because we never born a foreign. I experience foreign, but you have to adhere. You have to adhere, Theodore. You have to adhere. Me can't lick out for nothing with the school say because me is an insubordinate specimen. You understand me? So the first thing me I gotta do is look how disobedient I am. And if me want to enter in a somewhere and them say, Shebada, me not take care because you talk too loud. Me can't fight them in a Jesus name. Jesus help them to take me and I know me talk loud and turn down my volume. We're too high and mighty. That is our problem. Happy kind of people, me love you know. KPH. Everybody style up Kingston Public Hospital. Say a dirty place. Everybody from me a little girl I go till now them say Kingston Public Hospital a dirty place. But one thing them hold them protocol. Them could have dirty little more, them hold them protocol. And no care how you stay, you have to adhere. True or false? So me not eat the school for say what it say. Me? No, sir. Anyway, my love you. Stay blessed and keep sweet here. No, your intelligence is on another level. Lord, my love you make me a blush. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so very much. Thank you. My love you. Stay blessed and keep sweet before I did now.